School's in session, lads, because today we're going to go over a dynamic programming problem. This LeetCode medium problem is pretty popular among tech companies, as you can see, asked by Google, Apple, etc. People are scared to death of dynamic programming problems. But here's the thing, if your solution can be built up using optimal sub-solutions, dynamic programming is a very good candidate for your approach. Now back to our problem. You are going to be given a string of digits and a map that corresponds numbers to letters. And your job is to return the number of ways this string of digits can be interpreted as a string of characters. And what makes this tricky is that the digits can be grouped up in different ways to give you different results. Here's the intuition. We are going to count the number of ways to decode the smallest possible substring, aka the empty string. And as we add more digits, aka consider bigger substrings, aka consider bigger solutions, we are going to add the results from the composite sub-solutions to arrive at our main solution. And here's the code solution to the problem. We create an array to store the results of every sub-solution, and then we initialize the value at index 0 to be 1 because this corresponds to the empty substring and there's only one way to decode an empty substring. This is your base case. We use a for loop to go from index 1 to the end of our DP array to find all the other sub-solutions. And as we update the current solution value, we have to consider adding both a single digit and a double digit combination. For the single digit case, as long as it's not a 0, we can continue to build the substring. We can only consider the double digit case if we're more than 2 iterations in and we check to see if our double digit value is greater than 9 and less than 27 in order to make sure it has a valid mapping. And if it meets these conditions, we can add to our current solution the sub-solution that corresponds 2 places before us. This iteration will lead to the number of ways being carried all the way to the end of the DP array, so you simply need to return the last value to get the solution.